Hello, friends. Hope you're doing fine. Well, this video is basically showing you the process of like the marriage time like prediction, and this is a continuation to my previous process, my previous video, which is on marriage through Shodhya India. So this is a live example. I want to show you how the marriage thing is calculated and how do I calculate using Ashtakavarga. So giving in a context, first of all, the process you have to understand from my previous video. Here I'm just showing you live how the things are calculated and how I predicted the marriage timing. So this lady is basically from Delhi and she approached me in the month of January. She is from a good family background and but unfortunately, her marriage was not taking place and she is very worried. Her family members were very worried. Marriage also got broken, like one of the alliance got broke last year, so they were very tensed. The lady came to me and discussed and then I came up with the predictions and all, and how I came up with the predictions, that is where I want to show you. So you see, as per the process, the first step is to understand the Shodha Pinda of Venus and the Bhinnashtakavarga points of seventh house from Venus, that we have to understand. So first of all, let us go to the Shodha Pinda of Venus. What you do, you just right click and you select this Shodha Pinda. So Venus Shodha Pinda is 159 and the seventh house from Venus point is 4. So let us now do it. You see, the Shodha Pinda of Venus is 159 and seventh from Venus is 4. So if we multiply, the total product is coming 636, 159 into 4, 636. The first step is to understand from which nakshatra Jupiter will be transiting during the time of the marriage, when the marriage will take place. So what we have to do, we have to divide the product by 27 because there are 27 nakshatras. If we do that, we get a product which is 23.55, which is 23 quotient and 15 as the remainder. So as a process, since she is Krishna Paksha born, what we have to do is we have to calculate the 15th nakshatra from Dhanishta. That's the first step. If we do that, the from Dhanishta, if we calculate 15th nakshatra, it is coming Magha, which is of Ketu nakshatra. The trine to which is Mula and Ashwini. Similarly, the other viewpoint is like also to calculate from Ashwini and the natal Venus nakshatra. So we are calculating. So Ashwini's, if we calculate the 15 nakshatra, is coming Swati. So the other two is like the trinal nakshatra is again of Rahu, which is Shatapisha and Adra. And as you see, Venus is basically in Adra nakshatra. So if we calculate the 15th one, it is coming Purvashada, all the Venus nakshatra, Purvashada, Bharini, and Purva Falguni. So that means Jupiter will be in these nakshatra when the marriage will take place. The second step is to understand during which dasha, mahadasha, antardasha, this and prantadasha, this material thing will materialize, or which house Jupiter will be transiting when the marriage will take place. The process is already explained in my previous video. Again, I'm showing you same product, which is 636. You have to divide it by 12 because there are 12 signs and the product is coming 53. This is the quotient. So if it is 53, then the remainder is 0. When it is 0, you have to take 12 as the remainder. So if you take 12 as the remainder, then 12 is basically from Aries. If you take 12, 12 is the Pisces sign. So that means Jupiter will be on Pisces and it will be like on these nakshatras when the marriage can take place. Okay. Also, the trinal nakshatra, the sign for Pisces is Cancer and Scorpio. So either Jupiter will be, the first step is to understand Jupiter will be in these nakshatra, any of these nakshatra, and the house can be of Pisces, which Pisces is where? See, Pisces is here, third house. So Jupiter, when comes here, it is aspecting the seventh lord. Okay, and and or the trinal this Rashi, which is Cancer and Scorpio, and Pisces lord is Jupiter. So Jupiter Mahadasha, Antardasha, or Prantardasha, during that time, this thing will materialize. Okay. So now let us go. What we have to do now here is the understanding comes into play, the rules and regulation comes into play. So here is a chart. You see, this lady came to me in the month of January. Okay. So first of all, we have to understand, like, in this nakshatra, like, the Pisces sign, this any of this nakshatra falls or not. So if we see the like the Venus nakshatra, the Rahu nakshatra, and the Ketu nakshatra, neither of it is falling in the Pisces sign. So that means the nearest nakshatra will be of Ashwini, where the thing can materialize. Okay. So we have earmarked this thing. Now, when can the like marriage take place? The second logic was like, since the sign is coming Pisces and the Lord is Jupiter, so we have to see what is the Mahadasha Antardasha going on. So we are going to the Dasha. So you see, the Mahadasha is of Rahu, Antardasha is of Ketu, and Pisces Lord is Jupiter. So that means the time is basically from 25th of December. Sorry, Rahu MD. So this is a Jupiter. Sorry. So that means this particular thing, like Jupiter is from 23rd of January, which is for the 15th of January till 6th of March. This is a time when the marriage can take place. Okay. So let us put the this transit thing here. So we are putting here 6th. Now, before going into this, you need to understand if Jupiter is here, you see the basic concept now you have to understand in transit. If Jupiter is in the third house, it is aspecting the seventh house. But as per the rule, as I have explained in my previous, this presentation also, the monthly planet, first of all, it is not in the Ashwini Nakshatra. So it has to be in the Ashwini Nakshatra somehow. So that means the borderline. Secondly, the Mars has to be on Venus, or Venus has to be on Mars. Then the thing can materialize, or even Sun can be on Mars, which is a success to the husband. So Sun is a karaka for success. So basically, what I mean to say is now you have to, and the fourth lord is what? Moon. So Moon, seventh lord is Moon. So seventh lord ki like the aspect can also be there. So either Jupiter will be on Mars, which is a karaka for husband. That time the marriage can take place, and Mars transiting over Venus, or Venus transiting over Mars, or both Venus and Mars transiting together and aspecting the both the combination. So what we have found, first let us go to the 6th of like the this duration of this March. So 6th of March we are selecting. So you see 6th of March, Jupiter was in the sign Pisces. It was not over the Mars, and the Vedic Karaka for husband is also Jupiter. So it was also not on Jupiter. So it is not matching as per the the basic transit thing is happening. Like we have to consider, we have to see that the nearest Mars, it has to transit over the Mars. Okay, but since it is coming that within 6th of March the marriage can be finalized or marriage can take place, what happened is I predicted that the marriage will take place the finalization of the marriage, and regarding to the marriage everything will be closed by 6th of March. What happened on 6th of March when Jupiter was transiting in this particular Pisces sign, and the dasha which was of Rahu and Ketu and Jupiter, the 6th of March, on 6th of March her marriage got finalized. Okay, so on 6th of March, her marriage got finalized. So that is the thing. And her marriage was dated, like, the marriage got finalized and the marriage was fixed on 22nd of April. Now let us go to 22nd of April. So why the marriage got finalized during that time? Please understand. As we have already found out that anything related to Pisces and anything related to Jupiter, during that time the marriage can take place. So the marriage, all the the confirmation and the husband family and everything, they have confirmed on 6th of March. All the like the this finalization and the ring ceremony and everything was finalized. So That was done. But the final, like the rituals thing was decided on 22nd of April. On 22nd of April, on 22nd of April, you see, Jupiter was transiting over the Mars. And if you go to the basics, you see the basics, that time Jupiter was transiting over Ashwini, just entered the sign. And that time the marriage thing take place. So this is so accurate, so accurate. You have understood, I believe, like, because Mars has to be linked to Jupiter. So when Jupiter entered the Ashwini sign, because Ashwini was coming through our calculation. You see, Ashwini was coming through our calculation. This Ashwini was coming, which is the nearest from this, like the transit Jupiter that time, which was Ashwini. So when Jupiter entered Ashwini on that very day, okay, the marriage, the rituals, the thing take place. But when it was in Pisces, and when the dasha and the anta of and the pranta dasha was of Jupiter, which is like this thing, this your 20 the 6th of March, 6th of March, which was of Ketu, Antardasha and Jupiter, the 6th of March, the marriage got finalized. So this is the process how you can actually pinpoint the dates when the marriage can take place. Okay. And you see, if I go to the 22nd of like, this April calculation, you will see, let us go to the chakra, you will see that Mars was transiting over Venus. See, Mars was transiting over Venus. Sun was over Venus, Mars. Okay. So this is how you actually can understand. Venus was on seventh lord actually, and Moon that day. The Moon is a seventh lord, and the final like delivery happened through Moon only because it's a day planet. So Moon was on the seventh lord Moon itself. So this is how you can actually pinpoint the marriage thing. Okay, so I hope you have understood, and it's a very tricky process with two, three. Like if you don't understand my video in first, like you hear to is for 2, 3 times, you will get the timeline and the nearest from the Jupiter, whenever the question is asked by the person, the nearest like nakshatra whenever Jupiter is entering, that is the nakshatra you have to target, and you have to see like the dashantar dasha lord, and then you have to come back and see whether Mars is getting aspected or not, whether seventh lord is getting aspected or not. Okay, so that is how you can actually pinpoint. So this is a very accurate process, and I hope you have liked my video. And if you in case have not understood, my number is given in the like the comment box. You can contact me. I will be more than happy to explain you. Okay. Thank you everyone. Thank you very much.